Earlier in today's show, we stopped by a couple of exterior remodeling projects to learn about the professional roofing process. We covered what to look for when hiring a contractor, selecting products, and how you can go online to research different shingle colors and styles. Now let's once again meet up with Andy Lindus to see how a home, roof, and attic are all prepared for a 50-year roofing system. Well, Andy, I have to tip my hat to you and your crew. I mean, when we arrived on site, I was blown away by the preparation that went into this project before we even started the tear-off. There was OSB leaned up against the windows. Care was taken to cover all the plants. And I mean, these homeowners, by the looks of it, have thousands of dollars invested in that. Is that attention to detail part of every job?
Yeah, we guarantee that we won't damage any part of your house, whether it's screens, painting, or landscaping. So we're going to take every step that we possibly can to make sure it's protected with the tarps, the OSB, and designating 2 or 3 spots as drop areas to bring shingles from the roof to the ground. That way we don't have shingles scattered all over the yard.
Well, earlier we talked about the coordination between all the different crews. I see coordination within the crews. I mean, the tear-off crew, they didn't have guys running up and down the ladders and filling dumpsters. They actually had some guys down on the ground that their sole purpose was to protect their landscape around here.
It's a perfect example of everybody knowing their role and doing the job as efficient as you possibly can, from the guys on the ground to the guys on the roof. And with people on the ground, we're making sure there's no paper or anything blowing into the neighbor's yard. The last thing we want to do is upset the neighborhood because we're doing a roof at your house.
Okay, so really that's the first step of the installation process, is the tear-off itself. Once you have the shingles removed, then what are you doing?
We're going to inspect the entire roof deck, not only the roof deck, but the rafters, the fascia, everything that we possibly can to make sure there is no rot. We did find a little bit on this job site. There was a valley cut short in the back of the house here that led to rotten subfascia and rotten fascia and a little bit of rotten soffit.
Yeah, it's funny how you say it was just a little bit. You must see some horror stories when you're working, because to me, when I saw that and Corey was in there working on it, that looked like a lot. I think I even saw some carpenter ants in there.
Yeah, a little insect infestation there, but we were able to take care of it today and move along on the job.
So again, the big advantage to one call, one contractor. These homeowners don't even need to worry about finding a contractor to fix that. You're going to take care of it for them?
We try to plan this ahead of time as best we possibly can. We want to get into people's attics and take a look at what is underneath their actual roof. A lot of times we can see rotten fascia like this. We knew there was going to be a little bit here. It's a little bit more than what we thought it was going to be, but Corey was prepared when he got to the job site today, knew that it had to get fixed, so it's not going to hold up the job at all. I think that's very important. Something like this could very easily turn a job from 1 day into 3, 5, 6, even a couple weeks long.
Okay, good. Good case in point of that. Coming back to that education, know the abilities of the contractor you're hiring, that's for sure. Use the term in the attic. You want to make sure that everything's good up there. They're also doing some insulation, aren't they?
The insulation, again, is 26 years old, original from when the house was built. So we had to do some extensions on their existing attic chutes, block off some of the soffits because they had collapsed over time, and then blow in another R19 of fiberglass insulation over the top. Gives them a finished result of R55 today.
Well, again, talking to the insulators in there, it's really goes much deeper than that. You're pretty modest. I mean, they were talking about air sealing around any attic penetrations. They're taking those Thermax blocks over top of some of the light fixtures. I mean, they really took pride in the attention to detail to ultimately save these homeowners monies in lost energy out their attic.
Every insulation job that we do, there is a basic amount of attic air sealing going in. Any type of perforations, where the can lights are with the Thermax boxes, all those things go in before any insulation gets blown in. That's just key. That air infiltration that gets stopped from coming from the house into the attic is not only going to make your shingles last longer, it's going to lower your energy bill.
So is it all these different facets we're talking about that really, truly make it a system?
Yeah, you're talking about light carpentry work. You're talking about the insulators, the leaf guard gutters, and the roofing. When it's all said and done, from your soffit on up, you're going to manage all of your water infiltration, all of your air infiltration, some energy efficiency concerns that the homeowners had, longevity of their shingles, and getting all of the water away from their house. So it really does. In one day, you're tackling a lot of things for your home.
And you think about the ultimate peace of mind, a 50-year warranty. Let's go learn more about the installation process of these products.
Okay.
Now here are some key points to help summarize today's show. If you're going to need a new roof for your home, be sure to do some basic research before you start picking shingles or reviewing estimates. Visit manufacturers' websites to view shingle styles, colors, and also find local contractors that meet product training requirements. Next, know all the products that are being installed on your roof. They can vary in quality and cost, and you want to make sure you get the best value, not necessarily the cheapest price. And finally, before a roof job is started, make sure your contractor has protected your house and landscaping, checked the attic for proper insulation levels and air sealing, and completed any needed repairs to the roof decking or fascia before any new materials are installed. Well, we're all out of time for this week's show. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you again next time on Today's Home Remodeler.
For more information about today's topic and upcoming episodes of Today's Home Remodeler, please visit these websites.